Hello there. I'm Brett Chittum. I'm with Chittum Insurance Agency and Chittum Consulting. I get calls at least once a week about insurance rates here in Michigan. And one of the things I'm asked is, why are they so high? And I see a lot of posts on Facebook and a lot of posts on social media about insurance companies, charging too much for their insurance. And what I wanted to talk a little bit about that today and talk about the rates and why they're so high here in Michigan. I'm an outsider looking in. I've been in Michigan for 4 years now, but I've been in the insurance industry for 26 years, and I help businesses grow I help agencies grow their businesses. Plus, I also own an agency. One of the things that I know, and when I'm asked the question, I have to sit back and take a deep breath because we've heard about insurance reform and how we can save. The mayor of Detroit talks about how, if we had insurance reform, we could save 40%. He's right. But here's why. So we have the MCCA fund here in Michigan, the Michigan Claims Catastrophe Association fund. And in that fund right now, there's about $19 billion. That's at the end of 2017 moving into 2018. $19 billion. Now, this MCCA fund is for lifetime medical. That's what we have on our policies when we look at that personal injury protection. So if you're involved in an accident that's auto related, your auto insurance medical will pay lifetime benefits for your injuries in that auto accident. Now, the MCCA fund will take it at a certain point. So here's one of the things. The insurance companies right now, as of 2018, are obligated to pay the first $555,000 of that lifetime medical. So when you think about that $555,000 they have to pay before it goes into that MCCA fund of that $19 billion. So there's one reason why our rates are so high, because insurance companies are obligated to pay the first $555,000. Right now, there are approximately 15,000 people that have open claims in the state of Michigan in the MCCA fund. But still, there's $19 billion sitting there, coming in, coming out. You pay right now $96 every 6 months per auto on your insurance policy. That goes to that fund. Here's the second reason why insurance rates are so high in Michigan. Now, the hospitals, and I don't know how many of you have been to a hospital recently or a doctor's office, but with an injury, they're going to ask you at least once, maybe twice, if not more times, is this due to an auto-related accident? Now, here's why they ask that question. If you have health insurance through Blue Cross, Medicare, Medicaid, HAP, United Health, wherever you have your medical insurance, they negotiate rates with doctors and medical facilities, so hospitals and doctors and pharmacies. They negotiate their rates. So they don't, for an MRI, let's say an MRI costs $3,000. Those healthcare insurance companies only have to pay the first, maybe their negotiated rate is $900. Now, if you're involved in an accident with an auto and your auto insurance is paying for it, that $3,000 MRI will cost $3,000. The medical facilities, so those hospitals, doctors, and all the different clinics and pharmacies will not negotiate a rate with auto insurance companies. They will with health insurance companies, but they will not with auto insurance companies. So auto insurance companies are paying the full rate. And it's not a negotiated rate, and it's not, it sometimes can be more than what the going rate is. We cannot argue the rate that we pay as an insurance company to those places. So is it the insurance companies that are causing the rates to go up? I want you to think about that. Because when we look at this, and when you talk about health, insurance reform, and when the mayor of Detroit really talks about that, and our legislators are not letting it go through, we need to talk with our legislators. We need to vote on insurance reform for auto insurance and save Michigan people money on their auto insurance. My name is Brett Chittum. I'm with the Chittum Insurance Agency. I'm also with Chittum Consulting. I help people understand their insurance. I also help insurance agencies build their agencies the right way. You have a great day. Thank you for listening.